so close on the weekend. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, obviously it's a pretty frustrating result to have a draw, but no, there's so many great positives to take out of the game and the last 2 previous games we've played so far. So we're definitely building, but yeah, frustrating result. We definitely haven't celebrated the draw, that's for sure. So yeah.
Where do you feel like you've made the biggest strides in terms of the first 3 weeks? Where's the greatest improvement come from?
I think it's probably down to our belief. Like the last couple games, like leading into this game, especially on the weekend, we've had so much belief that we do have the ball movement and the skill to execute a good 4-quarter game. We're just sort of in that building stage where we've almost got it. So yeah, I think the most growth was probably the second quarter of the Carlton game on the weekend, where we just sort of believed that we had the better skill in the ball movement. So yeah.
And where's that extra little 5% going to come from? That's fine. We're going to get you across the line, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of understanding the opportunity that we have at halftime, that we have that lead, and we just need to believe that we can then continue our ball movement and take on the risk and take on the game and not sort of go into save game mode and get defensive. And yeah, we just need to take on those risks and keep building and push that last 2 quarters out.
Have you found the transition to a new club? Obviously, a lot of the girls playing their first season ever and a new team, as I say. You made Team of the Week on the weekend. You're pleased with how you've started life at Port Adelaide?
Yeah, I think I was pretty pleased with my performance on the weekend. Just was able to play my role for the team quite well and fit in there quite nicely. But yeah, there's been a lot of exciting things that have happened. There's been the first ever Port Adelaide game, and then there's been the first ever home game. So there's been a lot of great first time things, but being here at Port so far has treated me really well, and I think that it's a very good step for my career.
Another Rising Star nomination for Port, 2 in the first 3 rounds. I mean, that must give you some belief in the team belief that you're on the right track.
Yeah. 2 already, like it's pretty impressive. Hannah Ewings especially, she's only just scratched the surface of what she can do as an athlete. She's such a good, little, tough, hard-working player, and I think her ability to clear the ball and just some of her defensive efforts as well, really great. So really good.
Round, second one, first here at home. What does that mean to you and the team?
Yeah, well, I'm super excited for this weekend. I think our first ever Indigenous round here is going to go crazy. Hopefully we can pack it out at 5,000 again. But yeah, it's going to be great to just support and show, and it's just an opportunity to showcase our First Nations people and the First Nations people in our team, which we've got 3 with the twins and Gemma, and it's going to be a great opportunity to have that first game here. So
obviously Gemma's had to have surgery. Do you know if she's going to play any part in the match day at all? Or
yeah, look,
obviously not playing, but being part of things.
Yeah, look, I think she's a massive part of our culture and a big face of our club. So, and she doesn't go down quietly. So she'll be on the oval. She'll be out there. I wouldn't be surprised if she'll be wearing a jersey as well. So recovery's going really well, and we'll have to keep her sitting down. Hopefully, she'll be walking around too much, I reckon.
What's it like now playing under Lauren? You obviously played with her in Brisbane. What's it like now having that sort of parent-student relationship or teacher-student relationship?
Yeah. It's sometimes I look at her and I just catch myself thinking, wow, I can't believe it's your first time coaching, because she just speaks so well and she's got so much passion and knowledge about the game. And I think that having played with her and now her being my head coach gives me a lot of respect and makes me just sort of appreciate her a lot more. So yeah,
and
great head coach.
Sydney on the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, Sydney.
What are you anticipating from them?
Yeah, so we'll have our match oppo analysis tonight against Sydney. So yeah, I reckon they'll be a very competitive side. They'll be looking for their first ever win, just like we are. So it'll be a very contested footy match. So it's very important not to underestimate them, but also for them to not underestimate us. So yeah, it'll be a very, very hot footy on the weekend.
As you say, they're looking for their first win ever as well. What does that add to the occasion, to know that one of you is, well, barring a draw, one of you is going to win your first game ever?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. I think that's going to drive the fire for our team this week. But yeah, like I said, just to make sure that we don't get ahead of ourselves and not underestimate them is probably the more important thing. But yeah, really excited. Really excited.
That's all for me.
Indy, what would you say to fans this weekend that are thinking about coming along? Do they need to get their tickets?
Yes, I think the first ever Indigenous round here, I think it's going to be a very important and special game. So there's only 4 days left now, I believe. So jump on there and grab your tickets as soon as you can. Yeah.